Indiana football hopes next season sees the same kind of improvement team-wide that the Hoosier defense showed a year ago. Under Tom Allen's leadership, IU got dramatically better in every major defensive category. Likely a big reason why Allen was promoted to the head job after Kevin Wilson's departure in early December. Indiana head coach Tom Allen joins us now. Coach, I've read about how the rosters got set up for the spring game, some free agent signings, really fun-sounding draft. What about the format? What can we expect to see Thursday?
Well, I expect to see a normal game. We have our team divided between the Cream and the Crimson teams, and Coach DeBoard's the head of the Cream team, and Coach Hagan's the head coach of the Crimson team. So they'll be facing off, and we'll have 4 quarters. And we won't have live special teams, but we'll have everything else will be like a normal game and flow accordingly with timeouts. And one thing we will add in between the quarters, we'll have some opportunities for field goal kicks to allow our specialists to highlight their skills and make their draft picks worthy of the choice that they made. So it'll add a lot of fun to it, I think.
Tom, at the end of the night on Thursday, what do you and your staff hope to get out of the game?
Well, I feel like the #1 objective, we want a crisp and clean game where our guys are able to compete, be able to distribute the skill set that we worked on all spring long, and allow us to put a product on the field that looks like Indiana's offense and Indiana's defense and Indiana's special teams for a preview for the fall.
What's been the biggest adjustment, Tom, for you in the few months making the transition from coordinator to head coach?
I would have to say just handling all the off-the-field responsibilities, just even interviews, phone calls, a lot of extra meetings, a lot of planning that goes into what you do as a head coach that you don't deal with as a coordinator even. And so it just really forces you to be extremely organized. Got great support staff that allows me to be able to do the job that I have as both defensive coordinator and head football coach. So definitely an adjustment, definitely different, but got a lot of great people around me, which makes it a whole lot easier.
On the offensive side of the ball, you lose a guy in Divine Redding who went over 1,000 yards in back-to-back seasons. How would you assess the running back competition right now?
It's been good. Unfortunately, we've had some injuries at that position that maybe have hampered it a little bit. But, Cole Guest has had a great spring, and he's a guy that really has kind of elevated himself. Mike Majette has battled through some injuries throughout the season, came back, and has got some good looks this spring as well. And so Ricky Brookman's a guy that played really well in the bowl game. And, A-Rod's another guy that's been in the mix. And so it's been a good group of good competition. And I think we'll be, running back by committee in a lot of ways. Got some 2 freshmen coming in as well. They're going to compete. So looking forward to it to be a very competitive room that will allow them to be getting, improve each and every single week.
Richard Lagow certainly showed flashes last year. Where do you need to see improvement from him in 2017?
First of all, protecting the football. That's something that we talked about, when we prepared for the bowl game. And it's one of our #1 objectives as an offense is protect that football. And we didn't do a good job of that last season. It hurt us consistently. And also just being comfortable in the pocket and being able to trust the pocket, trust the guys around him. He's got a big-time arm and has the ability to have great vision. And I just think that as he learns a new system, and he's really had a very, very good spring for us. Very excited about his improvement, his confidence level, and the way that he's commanded that side of the ball as a leader. So expect him to continue to grow in those areas, but the #1 thing is to protect that football.
Tom, on the other side, you have so many names back that were impact players last year. Scales, Ball, Gooch, I could go on and on. How good can this defense be if it plays up to its potential?
Well, we've set a standard for ourselves as a group. I mean, we want to be a top 25 defense in all major categories. We dipped into a couple of those this past year, but not collectively. Obviously, major improvements from the past. But for me, it's about the little things. It's a group that does have a lot of guys returning, but that doesn't ensure an improved defense. We have to have an edge about us as we prepare. We have to do the little things that we did a year ago to allow us to improve, and we have to continue to be great on 3rd downs. That to me is a critical point in the game. I'd like to see us improve in the red zone with our efficiency there, and to be able to create some takeaways in those situations and force more field goals. And so to me, it's about continuing to build on the success and the foundation we laid a year ago, and staying hungry and humble to allow us to be an elite defense, which is our goal.
Finally, Tom, really cool twist to your game on Thursday. John Gruden, his dad, Jim, who was an assistant at IU, will be there. What's the buzz been like surrounding that arrival as part of your spring game?
It's been great. You know, he obviously has such a great presence and personality, and we're just so excited to have him and his dad with us. As a former, coach on Coach Corso's staff, was able to be here in the past, and John was a young boy at that point and spent 5 years here. So to have he and his family with us is going to be exciting. He's going to address our team, and we'll do a little Gruden quarterback school with both myself and Coach DeBoard. So it should be a whole lot of fun, but we're thrilled to have him, and I think it'll be just a highlight for our players to be able to spend some time with him.
Indiana head coach Tom Allen as the Hoosiers get set for their spring game Thursday night right here on BTN. Look forward to watching it. And Tom, I know this is a very busy time of the year, so we appreciate you taking some time to spend with us.
Oh, you're very welcome. I sure enjoyed it. You have a great day.